In this Greenlandic village, the sled dogs are waiting for winter. Hunters prize their endurance and use them to drag sleds across the sea ice as they track their prey. But with the Arctic region warming twice as fast as the rest of the planet and sea ice patterns becoming more irregular, there are doubts about the future of this tradition. Many here now hunt and fish from boats for longer. The village's policeman, an avid hunter, says he feels the seasons are less predictable and winters shorter in recent years. But for him, nothing can replace the dogs.
Almost anything with the motor, if you understand. It's noisy, right? But when I take the dogs and I can only hear the ice and the dogs breathe. Silence, that's why.
His fears aren't unique. A recent survey said 79% of Greenlanders think the local sea ice has become more dangerous to travel on in recent years. Kunuk Abelson, a young hunter, fishes and tracks prey from his boat in the mild summer months. He keeps nearly 20 sled dogs, many on this island, but worries about their future. He says it would be a blow to the village's traditions if people kept fewer dogs or stopped using them. But he also sees that people are adapting to the changes.
The climate change is definitely not a good thing for dog sledding. It's just downhill. But it gives us also other possibilities to fish, mostly, to go hunting with the boat all year round. There are more people doing it.
Like Abelson, most of Kulusuk's inhabitants are Inuit, an indigenous people tracing their origins back to Central Asia. They used sled dogs for hunting seal, polar bears and whales for centuries. But the role of the sled dogs is changing, with sledding popular with tourists and for racing.
Just a backpack.
So this researcher believes the dogs will have a place here, at least in the short term.
Yeah. It's actually not just a matter of hunting anymore. It's transforming with life that is transforming and developing here in Greenland. So there is a lot of adaptation and resilience that is typical of Inuit people that is also kind of really reflected on the way they perceive dogs, they use dogs.
With around a dozen mushers left in the village, Bent Abelson gave his dogs to his son Kunuk, but still goes to hunt with him in the winter.
It's in my plot, and my son now, Kunuk, is in the plot. So if we have no more ice, what will we do? We had nothing to do.
Greenland's unique sled dogs may be adapting, but in the long term, concerns linger over their future as the region warms and the ice becomes less predictable.